the fuck? Oh, you're fucking kidding me. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Hold on. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Oh shit, I'm live. I should change my menu. Hello, controller? There we go. Just beat the first stage in the second new ZL chapter this update, and I was screaming basically the entire time. Why were you screaming? Like, you were stressed? Like, what's going on there? Why are Classic and Lifeblood the same? That's not what that's supposed to... Oh, wait, no, they're not the same. They're very similar, though. Yeah, I got to use shit easy. Nice. I think I'll do Void Heart. The Penguins, on the other hand, yeah. 3 Hollow Knight streams back to back. Well, yeah. What is there for me to do on Battle Cats? And I mean, I don't want to do multiple games at the same time because I want to move from one to the next. So, like, after this, I'll probably do, like, Elden Ring. And then it'll be kind of the same thing. Because here's the thing, if I was only streaming Battle Cats, I'd be streaming way less. So, you gotta think about that. Okay, let's see. What was on my list of things to do yesterday? Oh, wait, I need to do my morning snap streaks. Oh, shit, I closed the notes app. What about chapter 3? By the way, the penguins each have 890k HP. I'm well aware of the pain of the penguins in that game. I am well aware. Okay. Green path. Because I didn't get all the treasures. Well, that's on you. Get all treasures. I was trying to go at no Uber, but things just kept failing near the end because JJ Jackrabbit pushes so goddamn hard. Yeah, I'm never gonna be the kind of person to do a no Uber challenge. Like, sorry, if the game wants me to do no Ubers, it's gonna have to ban them from me because I just have fun using them. I gotta go all the way to the right. I meant more emphasis on the fact that it feels like daily streams rather than the fact that it's Hollow Knight. Yeah. Because, you know, in an ideal world, I would enjoy streaming enough that it would be daily. No offense, but just streaming Battle Cats doesn't exactly do it for me. But, like, I might be very close to daily now that I'm actually playing other games. And now that people actually watch other games. Because if I did this a year ago, right? If I did this a year ago when Battle Cats was like my peak, or when my Battle Cats was at its peak, then it would have had like 0 viewers on other games. And I know that because I tried doing other games at the time, and it did not go as well as it is now. So I am grateful that things have changed. And I'm absolutely going to have fun with it instead of just continuing to do battle cats over and over again. Yeah, how's everybody's mornings, days, whatever? How's it going? That's how gaining an audience works? Well, I had an audience. You're not getting the point that I'm making. I had an audience, but it was majority battle cats, and they would only watch battle cats. Where am I? Well, I need to do something over here. Well, no, this isn't the place. It's just a random bench. Where the hell is this? It's not on the map. Is it? I went up to the right, down to the right. Okay, I know where I'm at. But yeah, you say that's how gaining an audience works. The difference is that I'm talking about the fact that my audience didn't watch that stuff. It didn't, like, at the time a year ago, I had probably more average viewers than ever, right? Because I would have like 10 or so in streams. But those people would only watch Battle Cats. Now I have less viewers, but more that are willing to watch other games. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, I'm happy you're having fun with Hollow Knight to the point where you want to make progress daily. Well, you say progress. Like, it's not... In terms of... when it comes to streaming, there's not really such thing as progress or daily progress because you can't guarantee anything. Like, it's all still up to chance. Not only is it up to chance, but like what progression is there? Like more viewers? I mean there's no guarantee. Like it's very hard to get more of that. You know, in terms of progress, you'd honestly be better off actually making videos and like TikToks and stuff than streaming. I stream not because of progress or anything. I stream because I have fun. I have fun. I have more fun streaming than actually making videos and all that. And that's why I do it. If I didn't have fun streaming, I would just make YouTube videos. And if I didn't have fun making YouTube videos, then why would that be my dream? You know? Oh my god. I'm gonna see if I can do this without having to heal. Hopefully I can, because this place isn't so bad. Sorry, this is a boss that I can't really look away from because of all these guys that I'm still gonna get hit by anyways, but okay. Hello, Kiki. What I'm saying is that you're building up a new audience now. I guess that's true. So you just meant like time, you know? I meant progress in Hollow Knight. Oh, well, no shit. If I'm playing it, I'm gonna make progress, you know? Like, I mean, I just enjoy this game. But that's an understandable comment, to be fair. My bad. My bad. Is there anything else in here? I don't actually know. Because I came from this way. Is there anything up here? No, wait. Why did I go down? Was there... I don't remember. Did I pick something up on the other side? I probably did. I'm betting I picked something up in there, and that's why that area existed, but whatever. Okay, so... Now that I know where I am at... Well, I thought I did. Hold up. Where am I? I'm down there? I'm way farther. I did not. No. That's not right. Is it? It is right. How the hell am I in the bottom right? Okay, well, I need to be down here, so I'm happy about it, but what the hell? I got here way faster than I thought I would. I did not think it would be that fast for me to make it here, but whatever. Okay, so that's one more grub. You seen me once before? I know, I did. How's it going? Howdy, howdy. For some reason, I thought that the map was saying the grub was in here. Nope. Gotta go further up. How's Lele's progress going in Hollow Knight? Because I know you're... Well, I know she's been streaming, like, pretty much daily. I don't know if she's been doing Hollow Knight every day, though. And how's your morning / day / whatever going? Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go back. She made it to Trader Lord? Oh, that's cool. I am about to beat the game. Ah, shit. I should not have sat at this bench, because now I'm... Okay, I think going down to Queen Station is the fastest way to get out of here. Well, wait, do I need... Is there another grub anywhere near here? Oh, so I need to go to Queen's Gardens. Okay. So if I... Yeah, go down to Fog Canyon. Okay. I still need to go to Fog Canyon, but I'm not going to Queen Station. One of these days I'll be able to have this entire map memorized without having to rely on the map. Literally just ended stream and is currently raiding someone. I would have been part of the raid, but I can't chat anything in it because I'm not a verified account, so I came here instead. You can't chat in the raid? You did in my raid. Was it just a specific streamer? Got a new, actually really good true form mover. Ooh, nice. This is not... Do I need to be over here? No. I never went up here. Kaluga is really good. I like him. Nah, just a Hollowness seal. I mean, I do need Geo, so I can't complain. Need to be a verified account to chat in their stream. You made it to where I don't have to be verified to chat. That's why I'm able to say stuff here. I had no idea that was even a setting, but I mean, I'm glad I don't have it as a setting, because that would be very limiting. That's cool, though. She always ends stream pretty much around the time that I get on. I did notice that she's very consistent with her stream times. I normally cannot relate. I really only watch streams where I can chat because it is allowed to show emotions. And I mean, yeah, that makes sense, right? Like, what's the point in watching a stream if you can't chat, right? Because, like, yes, you are still watching them live, but I don't know. It's like in terms of the viewer, I don't really see why you would want to, you know? And because like I know a lot of people that, you know, chat regularly, enjoy being part of the interaction. So if that's the stag station, then I just need to go down. That's if that's the stag station. Which I think it is. I can't tell what I'm looking at. Telugu is like the only good Nico I have. Holy DPS. He does have good DPS. Would have been here earlier. Didn't get a notification. Well, I mean, I sent a notification in Discord and the Twitch one, so it's fine though. Okay, so that's the only reason I need to be here. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, I think I can leave. Excuse me. He had a delayed notification too. Yeah, no, I get it. You don't have to apologize for being late. I've only been live for 15 minutes. I did, I just didn't see it. You're fine. Hidden station. I'm debating on if I should go for Peach Devils or Gravel on true form first. Do whichever. Eating a lemon can't be that bad. It's with the peel though. And plus, you realize I have to pay money for the lemon, right? And channel points are free, so that's what you get. If anything were early, I would consider it early, yeah. Tram. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I need to go like all the way in one direction in the tram in order to like get something. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's like something all the way to the right. But before I do that, I'm just gonna make sure I remember where all the locations are. So this one is in Deepness. Which, speaking of, I actually have stuff to do here. Why are channel points just nothings? Because there's nothing there. Absolutely nothing at all. It's just, you know. Bruh. Why? Why, Grum? Why must you be so cruel? There is a thing here, right? Yep. I remember eating lemon just fine as a kid, though my sour tolerance has decreased drastically. It's not even the fact that it's sour. I just don't like peels. I don't like the idea of eating a peel. The same would go for like a banana peel. Going to the store, so I gotta stop watching. I'll be back later. All right, see ya. Have a good time at the store. I dash. I didn't have it in time. Okay, whatever. Just damage. Just tank. This is Sharp Shadow, right? Yeah. Danger Force? No. I can't say that I have. Depends on the peel. I mean, I've never eaten a raw lemon, period. So like, for what? Okay, so I want to clarify something with you, chat. I would like to clarify something with you. Just because something is normal to you doesn't mean it's normal to everybody else. Can we all agree on that? Oh, Henry Danger sequel? I've only seen clips of Henry Danger. I've never actually watched it. Fair enough, sorry. No, it's fine. People fucking eat lemons with peels normally in the first place? Dude, no, they don't. What? That's not a normal chat. You peel your lemons, right? Or you don't eat the peel. Okay. Whenever you're putting lemon juice into something, yes, you'll keep the peel on it. But if who the fuck eats raw lemons? Okay, first of all, who eats just straight lemons? And second of all, who eats straight peel with it? You missed the question mark? No. I think you misunderstand something that people use a question mark for. I think they were questioning me.
Start digging in your butt, twin.
What? Shut up. What? I'm not digging in my butt. I like eating kiwi with skin. That's my default. Well, I never eat kiwis, but I'm pretty sure I've had kiwi skin before. It's not so bad. Lemons are a different beast, though. Yeah. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, get it out. Did I already do everything here? I thought. No, wait, I did that already. Okay, so I think I'm good here, actually. Some people actually do that normally anyways. Are you telling me that? Okay, stop using the question mark there. Because I genuinely, you know, I mean, if they like it, well, no shit. If somebody likes it, they'll do it. Like, that's a given. Are you telling me people just try lemons with peels and they're like, oh, this is good. I'm going to do this more often. Like, do they do that? To my knowledge, no. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I've never tried it. So for all I know, I could like it. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm saying I've never done it before. And that's why it's weird. It's my bad. It's whatever. Oh, there's a bench here. I didn't even realize that. So I have fully explored Deep Nest. Except for that one area. Okay, fuck, how do I do that fast? Because that's a mask shard. I think I'll do everything down here first. The fruit I know people eat with the peel is an apple. That's different. That's called skin. You have a political opinion on fleas from Silksong? Do I? I don't think so. I don't think I do. Same as tomatoes and pears. Are those considered peels, though? Why the fuck does there have to be a weed whacker outside right now? Yeah, pretty sure. Okay. Ow. Is that a cracked wall? Why, yes it is. Is this the main area of the hive? I think so. Which means I'm gonna have to find the alternative entrance if I want to find 112%. Ow. What is your favorite fluid in Hollow Knight? Bro, what? My favorite fluid? I don't know, probably my soul? I guess? Oh my god, this fucking weed whacker outside is so loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's so annoying to me. Okay. There might be a bench over here, actually. Good choice. What is considered a fluid in this situation? Anything that's not solid. Because, science lesson for y'all. A fluid, by definition, is either liquid or a gas. Of course, Bray picked the white fluid. I'm sorry, it's the fluid that I use the most in the game, unless you count blood. These guys have an incredibly annoying way of attacking. Hey, do you mind? Nope, I guess you don't mind. Like, look at that. This is why I hate the B area, because that is the most bullshit attack. That is the most bullshit attack. I probably missed something in that room, too. Wow, and they actually wait to do the attack until they can actually hit you. That's insane. What a crazy coded enemy. That's cool, though. Like, it's still cool. Lifeblood? I mean, that's also fair. Not everyone would choose Soul Fluid, I guess. Okay, while I'm out here, fuck off. While I'm out here, I might as well try and find the stuff that I can access out here. AKA the shortcut, AKA grubs, and everything in between. 3-stream watch streak. Whoop. Ow. These bitches can live acid water? Because this shit's spoiling. I hope Aurosts die. That's a little harsh, but valid as hell. You use 2 rich cats and cat food to survive. How the fuck do I do Procrastinator Parade? That's... Yeah, that's a tough one. Just get good, you know? Just get... That's all you gotta do. I still died. Yeah, that sounds like battle cats. Great advice. Just use Paris. The only RS that's a problem is the traitless one. I'm sorry, how early into battle cats are you? Because, I mean, in SOL, yes. Because that's the only one that appears. But once you get out of SOL, I'm pretty sure every other ROS is more threatening. I hate Laprude stages. Who's Laprude? Is that the red elephant? Yes, I haven't even run into him yet. Red for an amazing reason, because he's so busted that he needs to be the worst trait. Utama just does not work here. Is it because there's traitless? And they kill my Izanami every time. If they're killing your Izanami, then look at your meat shielding rather than your Ubers. Like, I would recommend, like, double eraser or something. I feel like I'm missing something in this room. Have double eraser? Well, then add something else. Either that or, like, maybe, like, use Thaumaturge or... I don't know what fucking anti-traitless you have. Please don't. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I fucking hate this area. Use ramen. Well, I don't remember how much money that stage gives. Isn't Procrastinator isn't that stage the one with like 1,000,000 ROS, so single targeting status won't really do that much? Yeah. So that means that tourists and whatever wouldn't really do that well. Honestly, it's been a while since I beat that stage, so I don't really have the best advice for it. Time to try again, you know? If at first you don't succeed, try again. Dogcats players completely fall apart when their fast supers don't carry them. Maybe a little bit. But that's alright. I really feel like I missed something in that other room. Because big rooms always feel like they have something more. Okay, well you are not doing anything in here. I need a big guy. Come on, big guy. Not you, big guy. Another big guy. Come on, big guy. Get over here. Get over here. Okay, hey, buddy. Where the fuck did you go? You were in the right area. Okay, there we go. No, no, no. Okay, down here, buddy. Come on, right here. Ow. Perfect. What do you guys believe is the worst ROS variant? Depends on the point in the game you are. Well, obviously, because some parts of the game just don't have certain ROS. But in SOL, definitely ROS, because that's the only one that appears. In UL, probably MOS. And then once you reach ZL, Old Stretch. And then Poetrio is, of course, universal. Hey there. I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I stopped using them as much. I listen to advice instead of torturing myself by only using non-Ubers. I use non-OP Ubers. I mean, it's just more fun that way. And generalists are boring as hell to use anyways, so just use specialists. Of course, there are fast specialists nowadays, but honestly, I think those fast Ubers that are specialists are some of the most fun to use, like Luna. I can't hit you yet. You don't have an attack that can like hit me when I'm above you, right? I used to hate this fight. I don't know why. You just gotta look at what he's doing. And listen to sound effects, of course. I still ended up using Osukazu to help me deal with Relic cost in the last stage. Well, cursing Emost, that's not using an OP generalist. That's abusing curse. Is being out a man or a woman? Bitch, I don't know. Why does it matter? It's a fucking bug. There's probably faster. Well, I can just go to the bench. Man or a woman, it's dead. It could also be non-binary. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure there's a way to check, maybe. Since it's a boss, it might genuinely be, pronouned. Loyal protector, some creatures are born with duties upon their minds. They're strong, but they're all... Okay, so it seems like they're neutral. Oh, male? How the fuck did you get male out of that? Am I missing something? Oh, from the Hollow Knight wiki? How the fuck do they know that? Curse versus all that falls into general CC, no? Yeah, but would you use it without the curse? Would you use it? Did you use it in that stage for generalist LD, or did you use it for the curse? Because here's the thing. In terms of generalists, a lot of generalists are oftentimes considered generalists because they have generalist damage, or a generalist role that can work in pretty much every situation. In terms of status, I would consider that, you know, niche enough to not necessarily be specifically generalist overall, and especially not one of the OP generalist options. Lazboss, OP generalist. Balrog, OP generalist. But those are both damage, just like Mighty Lord Gao, or, you know, what people think of with Dazzly is her DPS rather than her curse. That's not the reason why she's busted. So in terms of using them for the curse rather than the busted stats, then that, in my opinion, makes it a little bit less using an OP generalist and a little more using just cursor. Because the curse is not what makes them OP. She still has really good TPS, but that's not why you used her, which is why she's fun to use in that situation. ZL should have Colossus bosses. It literally created the Sage subtrait. Why would they have Colossus bosses? From the IRL Wanderer's Journal? Okay. Cool. So, do I have the max amount of HP I can get, or am I missing a whole 4 shards? Because I think it's more likely that I already got all shards than having already gotten all... Well, no, actually, no, I'm missing 4. I'm missing 4 because I know for a fact I'm missing 1. The one by Deepness. So I'm missing 4 mass shards? How the hell? How am I missing 4? I guess I got a lot of thinking to do. What the hell is my brain on? The only Colossus they have is JJ Jackrabbit. I would like to see other bosses. Well, then don't refer to them as bosses, first of all, if you're considering JJ Jackrabbit. And second of all, why is that the only one you've noticed? There are absolutely other Colossus that they have included. Like, they haven't done any of the gauntlets, but they've had that one Colossus Angel, the Lionel, the mini Lionel. That's a Colossus. I'm sure there's others. I mean, small Colossus enemies just aren't very common. Why are the men in Battle Cats like Vigler and Catman get considered femboys? I didn't realize Catman was considered a femboy. Not Catman, Izanagi? I didn't realize Izanagi was referred to as a femboy either. Catman ain't a femboy. I'm pretty sure Vigler is one of the few. Almost 9k DPS level 30, she's just slightly less aggro than Dazzly due to Surge spawning slightly farther away. Kelly, you're not understanding what I'm saying. If you're using them for the curse, not for the generalist viability, then I don't think that's considered using them for being an overpowered generalist. Like, yes, they are an overpowered generalist, but you're not using them for that. And so they're still fun to use. That's why I still like Dazzly. What up? put out an example that was literally the antithesis to my argument. Antithesis. I gotta say that's the first time I've heard that word. I'm missing one still. Where? Where am I missing one? Oh, suck my dick. I was just there and I missed it. Oh my god. I may have been using her for DPS regardless. Oh. Well then, okay. Generalist means it targets everything in some way. For example, Thaumaturge can target nothing at all and just have high DPS. Like can, am I right? What? I'm not saying generalists can't have status, bro. I'm not saying that. Mitama is a great example of a generalist that has a status, and that's the reason why they're top tier generalists. I'm not saying that generalists can't have status. I'm saying that, in specifically Dazzly's case, the curse is not what makes them an OP generalist. Meaning that if you're using them for the curse and it's actually successful, then that's going to make them more fun to use than one of those OP generalists that, you know, doesn't matter. Jesus Christ. Y'all get me now? Where the fuck is that thing? I can't tell if it's meant to be in the Hive or the Kingdom's Edge. Dazzly's Curse and Thomas Law are different? Yes. Are you saying they're not? Are you saying they're not? They absolutely are different. Dazzly's Curse is by no means the same level of OP as Mitama's Curse or Slaw. Mitama's Slow is the only reason why she's actually like a top tier generalist. Without that, she would kind of fall flat because her damage is mid, her range is mid, her knockback count makes it so that she can't really tank. Her LD is solid, but that's kind of about it. And her survivability would still be great. That advice to just meat shield helped? Really? Call me a detective, because I found that problem immediately. Shut up. I know they can have status, that's why I mentioned a cat with status, or I'm just not getting what you're saying and I'm stupid. Well, Thaumaturge is a generalist because of the weekend, right? Like, I'm not... The curse on Dazzly is still a generalist viability. It's just like with Thaumaturge, being able to weaken pretty much anything is his generalist viability. And it's why he's good. Gan is a generalist for damage. Thaumaturge is a generalist for status. There is a difference. Because some statuses don't affect certain things. And they also do have less impact against certain things. Effectively giving them a niche, effectively giving them specialist value, while still being generalist. Technically. Dazzly is slow? That's not what I said. What's your guys' favorite egg unit? I don't know. I don't really like egg units overall. I think Cop's funny though. Okay, let's see where the hell I'm at. So I gotta continue going up. And that's why I said So it could serve as both. Yeah, it can serve as both. But in Dazzly's case, the curse is not OP. It's honestly, I think curse has a status, even against anything with a trait, can be considered specialist value. Because it's just a status that won't work on everything. Like that's the cool thing about curse, is that it's not OP against everything, but against certain things it's really nice. I do not know this place very well. I'm not convinced this grub is actually in this room. Is the grub in this room with us right now? Oh yeah, Supercar is actually cool. I like Supercar. Curse is situationally pretty good, but usually it's just whatever. Yeah. Effectively giving it specialist value, because it's not good everywhere. Bitch. Lasagna. Get the fuck off of me. Cosmo is the most fun generalist unit in the game. What's fun about waiting around for him to attack? Does anybody know where this grub is? Like, am I looking in the wrong area for it? It's probably in the actual Kingdom's Edge, not the Hive. God damn it. There's another entrance. So you're telling me both grubs in the Hive are accessed from outside? Well, it has to be a secret wall, right? I'll explain why it has to be a secret wall in a second, once I'm there. I'm now wondering if Osukazli's curse was hurting me. Against Emost? Could be, because knocking back your meat shields can allow them to survive longer, especially if they're bulky like Cone or Eraser. However, against Emost, it's the best way to prevent it from pushing you really far, so I think it's whatever. Because it's in the black part of the map, yes? Well, not just that, it's because there's no open doorways, right? So you see how whenever the map cuts off to go to a different area, it's a cut-off doorway? That's the same visual it would give if there was a door that I've seen but haven't gone through. It's the same thing. So basically, I gotta look for some sort of secret. I don't know if it's from the Hive or from over here, because I'm dumb and I don't know anything. I was like, Iron Legion so much they gave him 4 Ultra Forms. It's insane. In my opinion, the best generalist Ultra Form is Jizo or Cosmo. I mean, they're just basic. Back to the Hive. I'll continue exploring the Hive, I guess. Because I could not tell you where this thing is. You play this game so much and don't know where shit is? You act like it hasn't been like a whole ass year since I played this game. And it's been closer, it's actually been a year and a half since I 120% or 112% in this game. It's still too new to get one. I mean, I'm just not convinced at this point that any Nikaluga will get an Ultra Form. Because, like, they just haven't given any just basic, and they're some of the most different Ubers in the entire game. Are you talking to me? Did I say that about Cosmo and Jizo? Because I meant it was a basic pick. There's nothing special about saying that you like Jizo or Cosmo Ultra Form. That's what I meant. I didn't say that they were basic Ubers. Or I didn't mean that, at least. I thought you played off stream or something. No, this playthrough has been entirely live. But I don't play it all the time. Like, I think I only have like 70 hours in the game, and a lot of them are from my first playthrough, and then a lot more of them are from the Hollow Knight video I made, or yeah, the Hollow Knight series of streams that I did, I think in like January of last year, so 2025, I think. So it's been a year and a half since I've actually done 112%. We genuinely need non-ultra form, or we genuinely need ultra forms for non-Ubers, first of all, and second of all, the the banners that have yet to get an ultra form, because it's absolutely wild that we have not gotten Almighty's or Nikaluga ultra forms. Absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure there's another secret wall somewhere that I just have yet to find. I'm pretty sure. Has Dragon Emperor's got one? It got Deer almost. I don't remember if it's gotten any others. Yeah, the only Nikaluga to get any Ultra anything is Ultra Land. But look at Almighty's. We've gotten Ultra Talents for Amaterasu, Aphrodite, Anubis, and Ganesha. We've gotten 4 Ultra Talents. And we've still yet to get Ultra Form for the Almighty's. Which is insane to me. I genuinely don't even know where to look for this fucking thing. Oh, what the hell was that up there? Ow. Fucking bees, bro. Bees! Get off! Does opponents prioritize the Ultra Super in the set? I don't think so. I don't think they give a shit. Should get a crowd of the little guy and cooler looking weapon. I mean, some of them, yeah. To me, it's pretty obvious why some/most Lugas can never get Ultra Form. Why? Because as far as I'm concerned, pretty much any Uber should theoretically... I was on that platform, by the way. I should have been safe. Pretty much any Uber can get Ultra Form. Well, I see how I'm supposed to get out of the place that has the grub, but I don't see how I'm supposed to get up there. Is that... Okay, that's how it's... Okay. There you are. I don't think collab Uber should get ultra forms. True forms are enough. Depends on how regularly the collab comes back. I still think it'd be cool, but like I just don't think collabs come back enough for them to get that. Or references to some sort of Japanese media, so doubling down on that could lead to legal issues. Well, then just swap it up. Or get permission before you make Easter eggs. I don't fucking know. Battle Cats is massive in Japan. And they already got a collab with, you know, Demon Slayer and multiple other anime. So if all they have to do is get permission to be like, oh, there's this little forum thing. Did it not save me getting the fucking grub? No, it did, but I'm still missing one. Where? I wish I could see the whole map at once. Where? There's an empty grub nest. I swear to... I'm... Oh yeah, I just asked permission? Yeah, because that's how copyright works. It's... Are you stupid? God damn it, I'm still missing one. But yeah, the copyright law basically just applies to, you know, somebody else's content that is taken without permission. And Sonic, yeah. I mean, that's how those collabs work. They collaborated with them, hence getting permission and probably giving something back to the company that they collabed with. So, like, what's so hard to believe about just being like, hey, can we pay you so that we can have this? You know, like, because obviously it's not as simple as just permission. Like, you'd probably have to pay for it still. Why am I lagging? Hold up. Why is my stream lagging? Hold up. Y'all never said anything. I'm losing frames. I've lost 5,000 frames this stream. What the hell? On my screen, it's perfectly fine. Then I don't know what's happening. It's obviously not as simple as ask permission. Well, I mean, it's an Easter egg. It's not like it's not like they're directly, you know, writing down, hey, this is this character, you know, we're going to bring your character into the game. Can we, you know, it's not even that. Because like with Lufaland, if somebody doesn't know One Piece, they're not gonna guess that it's One Piece. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, bro. It's not that bad, and like there is a chance that a company just like, yeah, go ahead. You know, you can ask permission, and then and then after that, if they say no, then the company can be like, okay, let's negotiate. You know, they don't have to start off by being like, hey, we want to pay you for this. You know, if they really wanted to, they could just, you know, do it. Most collabs probably ask Battle Cats by how big it is. Like, I'm not, like, obviously, no, I'm not a huge, like, oh, I know everything about Battle Cats or whatever. You know, I don't know everything. I don't know anywhere near everything. But what I do know is that if the reason why they're not giving the Lucas Ultra forms is because of copyright, then that's a stupid fucking reason, because they have they have Japanese. They have Japanese media in the game, and they've collabed with it before. Like, and like on a much larger scale too. So there's no way it's a very big deal just to get an ultra form for one of them. Why would I do ultra? Why would I do Uncanny Legends crowned before SOL crowned? Why would I do that? Oh, okay. I don't remember. I think I did them both simultaneously, UL and Star at SOL. Oh, that doesn't push him back up? Okay. Ow. I forget how fast this guy is. I'm like not zoned in. I thought that had range, bruh. I didn't realize it was unlimited. Can I not push him back up? Son of a bitch. Don't you dare. Don't do it. You're a bitch. Son of a... This guy is way faster than I remember him being. Dear Lord. Why is he white? Because spirit version. Corporation is just one really fucking chill guy. You and me to an extent don't know enough legal jargon to properly debate this. I'm just giving my hypothesis. Yeah, and I'm giving mine as well. The way copyright works is that it's using somebody else's shit without permission. So as long as they get permission or negotiate with the company in order to get shit, then like I don't understand why collaborations are doable, but Easter eggs aren't. So this is just like, it's not really a debate about it. I'm just saying my thoughts on it. Ow, I got too close. Son of a... Just let me do this. I swear these things are sentient. See what I mean? There we go. You the child, use the child, bro acting like the Hulk he's hitting his... Bro, B-Hulk. Why am I so fucking bad at grammar? I don't know. Everybody is. In his dreams, he was in Prime. The Lucas true forms are more so implying stuff, not directly stating that what they're referencing, hence why it passes by copyright without issue. Yeah. Would the Ultra form not just do the same thing? And what I'm saying there is that if they wanted to make the Ultra form be a little more obvious that it's something, then they could do what I say about copyright law and, like, you know, get permission from the company. Or by whoever, you know, owns the thing. The OST didn't have to go so hard for a boss who throws feces. Yeah. I forgot why I went down there in the first place. God damn it. No specific release yet? Alright. I mean, I have the demo. I downloaded it. Why? What do you mean, why? Big Walk is releasing it August 4th if you're interested. Cool. When I ask, what do you mean why? I don't mean that I just want you to say why again. Kid, like, bro, what? What are you asking why about? Why did I download the game? Because it's a game that you've been asking me to get. Sorry, dumb question. That's like begging somebody for a gift, right, for your birthday. And then, like, once they give it to you, you're like, why'd you get this for me? Like, what? Fuck you mean, why? What is Big Walk? There's no such thing as a dumb question. However, I'm kidding. I killed that hoe. Ah, great. So I gotta go back up to Dirt Mount to buy that. Of course. Collaboration events are something that's meant to dive height for usually both sides. If I were the One Piece Corporation, I would want mine casually added to a game without a time limit or anything. So I have a question for you. Do you firmly believe that there's a John One Piece that owns all of the One Piece franchise? Or do you think that maybe, perchance, it's the mangaka Oda that, you know, owns the rights to it? So it's not a corporation, it's one man. So that's first of all. Second of all, yes. if a mangaka likes their characters enough that they want to give permission to some mobile game, which first of all, there are plenty of mobile games that just take them for free without actually getting permission or anything and then making AI shit out of it. Like there's plenty of things doing that. So if a game company goes up to a person and they're like, "Hey, I want to use your character and I'll pay you to get permission for it." The mangaka or the owner of the characters would probably be like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead. I love that idea." Doesn't Toei own the anime? The anime, but not the character Luffy. And plus, who do you think gave Toei the permission to make the anime? Do y'all not know how that works? You thought that Shonen Jump owned the work of Oda, but it's his creation. If Shonen Jump owns his creations, then I mean I don't know how that entirely works, but yeah, whatever. That's weird. But at the same time, I feel like Hey Siri. Shonen Jump. Nah, what the fuck? Hey Siri. Does Shonen Jump own the anime that's in it?
Okay, I found this on the web for Does Sharon Johnson own the anime that's in it?
Sharon Johnson, shut the fuck up. See, you don't know? You're right, I don't know everything, but I'm willing to bet that it's not super complicated to get a character to not even be directly in a thing, but to be referenced in it. I'm willing to bet it's not that hard. And the fact that there's so many mobile games that already steal these, characters, full-blown, the characters themselves, and then turn it into content for their mobile game, I'm willing to bet it would not be that big of a problem for Battle Cats to actually get permission and turn, Tikaluga into a different version of Luffy. I don't think that would be that big of a deal. Why is Siri useless? I thought it was an AI. It heard fucking Sharon Johnson instead of Shonen Jump. Fucking insane. And also, Kelly, I never claimed to know. I'm just stating that, simply put, it's not. I'm fairly certain. Okay, hey Siri. Who owns the rights to the One Piece series?
The anime series, created by Toei Animation and licensed in North America by Crunchyroll, is similarly beloved. This is from Polygon.com.
To those same rights, who owns the rights to the characters in One Piece? Funimation? Shut the fuck up. Who created the characters in One Piece? And then she just ignored me. If it is true that Oda doesn't own, the One Piece series, right? And so it's Shonen Jump or whatever. If that is true, then why is he still creating One Piece with his own hands? And why is it his own creation? Unless there's some sort of fuck thing going on in Japan with mangakas or whatever, I feel like he should still have the rights to his own characters. Yeah, there's a difference between publishing rights and the characters' rights. Because individual characters, it's not like you're putting the entirety of One Piece into Battle Cat. So it's not a questioning of publishing or the anime. It's a questioning of the characters. And so therefore Oda, I'm fairly certain, should have the rights to that. It's not always complicated, but that doesn't mean that we should always jump to conclusions either. Well, I'd rather have hope that we'll get an Ultra form for the Lugas. And you said it was obvious. Like, you said it's obvious to me. You're the one who jumped to conclusions first that there's something going on with copyrights. What if they just don't want to make the Ultra forms? You jumped to conclusions first. So if you want to, criticize others about talking about, jumping to conclusions, You're not one to talk. And like I said, there are plenty of games that have already put in direct, you know, characters from One Piece, probably without permission. And if they did get permission, then clearly it's not so hard to do. So it's like, I'm willing to bet if Ponos wanted to, they could. I'm willing to bet. And shit, they might. It's not like they gave Lufaland Ultra Talents yet. To be fair, Delinquent isn't directly JoJo. Because, like, here's the thing. With Ultra Forms for the Lugas, I'm only using Lufaland as an example because I know Lufaland's reference. I don't know the other references from that. I only know Lufaland's reference. Or at least on the top of my head, I know it. I'm just thinking that it's doable. You know, it is doable. If they wanted to, they could. And that's my guess. And that's kind of just how shit works like that. And shit, we might get something like that for the Lugas eventually, since, you know, only one has gone Ultra Talents so far. Excuse me. I've lost more frames. I don't know when. They better be planning something big for Luga Ultra Forms and not end up like Catalyte Shigong situation. Yeah, well, those two were forgotten for a long time, and I'm not doubting that they'll do the same with the Lugas. There's still an empty hole. I must have missed one in the waterways. What? I haven't done Fluke Mom, whatever the fuck it's called. I haven't done that, boss. Shit. Someone like Cowlin, I could see it being far more possible, as his reference is just a historical myth. Yeah, Lufaland's probably the one that has the most issues, since it's a full-blown, like, thing. I don't even know all the other references. Give me a quick rundown as to what all the other references are. Fluke Marm? Yeah, I'd rather call it Fluke Mommy. Fluke Milk. Kubalan is Street Fighter? Kubalan is Street Fighter? Well, they had a collab with Street Fighter, so they should absolutely be able to do that. They should already be on good terms with the Street Fighter, whatever the company is. Two of them are Street Fighter? Oh, so your argument just sucks, then, for not giving the Nikalugas Ultra Forms. Because in terms of Street Fighter, they should already be good terms with the Street Fighter devs. Or whatever. That, like, you know, has publishing rights or whatever the fuck. So, like, they should absolutely be able to do those. Or figure something out to be able to do those. Especially since, like we've already cleared up, with the Nikalugas, they're not direct characters. They're not actual characters from the thing, they're just referencing. I don't think good terms is enough, though. Well, yeah, no shit. They're still gonna have to negotiate. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that they're like, oh, we're buddy buddies. You know, you can do this if you want. Like, I'm not saying that's what's gonna happen. Is each arcane egg a percent, by the way? I know there's only like 4 of them, but I'm just saying that I'm just saying that my thoughts on Luga Ultra Forms, that if they wanted to, they could. That's all I'm saying. I might be able to upgrade a fragile charm to an unbreakable charm here before too long. Time to go back to the sewers. Okay. Whoa, Snap, I have a new friend suggestion. Whoa. Crazy. Snap giving me friend suggestions? That's something that totally never happens. And totally always works out. Okay. Asuluga is a reference to Fist of the North Star, which is an anime adaptation going on to this day. Oh, that's cool. Are you guys like doing research so that I can know every single reference that's in the Lugas? Because I do appreciate that. Because I am not very media literate. Yeah, pretty much. It's much appreciated. Collaborations, I believe, have this rule where you can't access collab stuff outside of collab events. So an ultra form that can be accessed outside of events would break that rule. Yeah, but that's for collabs. In terms of permanent shit, you know? First of all, it's a reference. And second of all, it's still doable. Like, I mean, you're acting like negotiations will just not ever happen. Yeah, Luffyland is Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, I'm aware. Instead of doing something productive like figuring out trig identities. No, that's not productive at all. Who the fuck wants to do that? And plus, to be fair, with the collabs in Battle Cats, you still have the units after the collab ends. It's not like you lose access to those units. So, like, technically speaking, those are still permanent additions to it. Why the fuck did you turn around? Why? Why? Why are they turning around like that? I don't remember them doing that. Fuck off. Furland/Rangerland is a reference to adult Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Cool. Well, wait, if they can reference spoilers like that for adult Gon, then I feel like they should be able to do something with Lufaland that I have an idea of, but I don't know if everybody knows, so I'm not going to spoil that. I absolutely passed Fluke Marm, by the way. What spoiler? I'm not saying it. I get what you mean. They could absolutely do something with Luffy. If they did adult Gon, then they could absolutely do something with Luffy. They could do Lufaland's Ultra Form as Luffy's ultimate ability. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't gonna, yeah. I'm just not gonna say what it is, but yeah. Because here's the thing, in order to find a spoiler, you have to watch like 1,000 episodes of One Piece, and I don't expect many people to do that. A shortcut. I forgot the shortcut was here. Y'all are talking about it like it didn't break the internet? Well, some people don't know. I didn't know about it before I watched it. Because, like, I remember watching through One Piece with my sister, right? She wanted me to watch all of One Piece so that I could get, no spoilers, by the way, but so that I could get a Funko. And so I watched all the way through, and then I remember theorizing that there would be some sort of gear, thanks to seeing Gear 2 all the way back in Ennie's lobby. You live under a rock? Well, I mean, yeah, no, I'm not exactly on every media existing, so that is a fair assessment. But yeah, so Gear 5. I'll say, I guess, whatever the fuck. They could do Gear 5 Luffy if they did adult Gon. Because I thought maybe it would be like, oh, you know... Yeah, but like, as long as they're still Lugas, they're only going to be references. So, like, the fact that they already have the reference in the game means that if they just don't make it any less of a reference and just keep it as subtle as it is, if it is subtle, then, like, I feel like it's fine. You would love a One Piece collab? I think it'd be interesting. I mean, I like One Piece a lot. But One Piece isn't even in my top 3 anime, honestly. Gear 5 is so cool. It really is. Like, it's fun to watch as well. Even, whether it's in dub or sub, either way, it's really, the voice actor did an amazing job. Son of a bitch. Where the hell... I guess I need to find a bench so I can find doorways to Fluke Marm. Is One Piece political? I mean, it has political stuff. Like, it contains, like, slaves. I like Gear 5 for the animation. I'm sure Gear 5 still looks good in the manga. I doubt it's just animation. Fuck you mean no? Oh yeah, the celestial dragons and shit. Not a... well, if you... I mean, it just depends on how you see it. Because if anybody who's watched One Piece all the way through, you'll know that it actually is surprisingly political. Hey there, Fluke Marm. I apologize for taking so long to find you. Ah, shit, you live after it dies? Okay. I think Kiki's just saying stuff. That was quick, like give or take 2 to 3 seconds. I was over prepared for that fight. Easy. Why is that a save spot? I never knew that was a save spot. Did you know that One Piece is doing a collab with SpongeBob for Happy Meal toys? You know, there's a lot of things to believe. Oh, I still need to do Flower Quest. Oh. Not gonna do you yet. So, I did go back to do Soul Tyrant. Am I missing any Soul bosses? Right. Oh, I never did the one in Green Path. I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumb. Okay. I'm gonna go do that. Might be in like a secret room or something. I'm a little bit... Oh, wait, no. I still need to go back to that Isthmus tier thing. Because I think there's a grub I missed down there. Although there's probably a faster way to do it than go all the way through waterways. Where am I? Am I in Fungal Wastes? Yeah, that's really helpful. Right, okay. Back to the waterways. Specifically is Mystere. Because I think I missed something. What stopped me there? I don't know what stopped me there. I guess the elevator? Wait, how many pale ore do I have? I have 2. I think I need a third one, but I don't know who would give that to me. SpongeBob is Luffy, Patrick is Zoro, Squidward is Sanji, Sandy is Nami. That's fun. That's cool. I should have sat at a bench. Sandy should have been Robin? No. Robin does not have enough energy to be Sandy. Hold up. Pearl is Robin? Oh, well, that makes less sense, I will say. Chad, I forget. Where do I have to go to get this? Like, to correctly go through here with Crystal Dash. I forgot? Oh, fuck. Well, I'm pretty sure that's where one of the grubs is. That thing was juking me, breaking my ankles. Plankton is Usopp? Now that... now that makes sense. Except not really, but at the same time, kind of. And you know what's funny? Usopp's nose is probably bigger than Plankton. How do you feel about giving advice to newer Battle Cats players? I hate it, because the only actually good advice to give new players is that it's a single player game, don't worry about anybody else. You should have been Mr. Krabs. It's so real, though. That's... Okay, that's where I do it at. Oh wait, no, is this just a shortcut? That's just a shortcut, I think. Unless I'm stupid. Mr. Krabs is Jinbei? I get it. I just want to find the grub that's here, and maybe the second one that might also be here. Hey there. Okay, so if I found that grub, that means... I don't know what that means. I need to find something more up, I guess? I'm not seeing anything. I have no clue where that other grub is. It might be in Kingdom's Edge. There's obviously meta strategies you can use to make the game easier, so you're saying that you don't like giving advice because they don't deserve help that may taint their experience? Don't overcomplicate it, I'm just bad at advice. Because, like, what meta strategies do you mean? Because, like, in terms of early game players, I feel like if they're asking for advice, most of the time, the best thing to do is be like, get treasures, you know. What else? Like, like, I don't know. I don't even know the metas. Like, somebody that actually plays a lot more Battlecast than I do, it's better to, or that actually looks much more into it and, like, knows what they're talking about, would be better to ask about them. Because I am not the right person for advice. The best advice is to get Lunas. I mean, like, what meta is there? Because, like, I don't know any non-Uber meta. Can talents? Yeah, but you don't even unlock talents until after Into the Future Chapter 3. So, like, are you really going to be like, hey, you know what? As soon as you beat Into the Future Chapter 3, and as soon as you unlock NP, you need to spend it all on Can? Like, seems like a weird thing of advice to give. Just pointing players at the right units? I mean, the right unit depends on the fucking point of the game. And their progression, which progression is different for everybody. Having universal advice isn't possible. You'd have to know things that not everybody can just, will just tell you. So they don't invest in Gomon? Well, I mean, honestly, the best universal advice is to just spend stuff whenever you need it, not whenever you want to. You know, like, that's probably the best advice for that. Spending capital on non-guaranteed. Well, I mean, that, like, yeah, that's universal. In terms of universal advice, there's nothing meta about that. The only advice that's universal is, like, the baseline of the game that you learn just by playing it and through experiencing it. Don't think cat food on one draws either. Yeah, like there's some pretty simple stuff that could be considered the advice, I guess. Unless they're on discount, I mean, yeah. I cannot remember where the scrub is for the life of me. Up here, maybe? There you are. And that should be the last one. Should be. I should have sat at the bench by the stag, so I didn't have to go through all this. The last scrub coming in 2027. Shut up. That should be the last scrub. I swear I'm getting worse over time. I feel like the best Battlecast advice is to, like, make people independent, you know? Encourage them to not depend too much on, certain Ubers or strategies online or stuff like that. Well, I say best. Obviously, everything you guys said, but the best advice that, you don't see every Battlecast player ever giving. When you say grub, my brain only thinks of white knuckles again. Oh, yeah, because there's grubbing that. Forgot about that. Battlecast is a pretty simple game when you get down to it. It pretty much is. It's just a strategy game. Don't treat it like a game that you should just be able to sweep through with Ubers or whatever. Like, still treat it as a strategy game. It's a single player strategy game that you can still have fun with without speedrunning through. The best advice is to get Courier. No, because here's the thing about Courier. Some of those stages are a pain in the ass to do. If you don't have, like, certain units. So, like, it would, be a pain in the ass to do that. Behemoth stages are not easy early game. I finally got that. How many charms am I missing? I'm missing 2. I think I have an idea as to 1, but what one is this? Hold up. I'm gonna go piss real quick. And I guess in the meantime, you can tell me what charms I'm missing. Spore Shroom? How the fuck am I missing Spore Shroom? I know Lifeblood Core because I haven't done that thing in the Abyss yet. How many hearts do I need for that? I know I need a bunch of Lifeblood hearts for that, but I don't remember how many. $14 or more? Okay. But I have 7 hearts, so theoretically I can just put on the charm that transforms each single heart into 1 Lifeblood heart or something like that. I think that's how that works. I don't. It's been a little while. It's been a minute. Woo. I think advice is probably far less needed now with the existence of dojo stages that teach a lot of fundamental strategies. Does it teach you combos? Because I think combos is also a good thing of advice. Before I do anything, actually, I don't think I need much Geo. So I think something I'm gonna go ahead and do. Put it on quick. Oh. She needs to like eat it or something. It's like 15k Geo to turn Fragile into Unbreakable, right? And then yeah, I know I need King Soul. Because Flower Quest is gonna be a pain in the ass. Yeah, take Fragile Strength. Now can I have it back? Okay, I'll leave and come back and then try that. Can I have it? Can I have it back? 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 See ya, Geo. I don't like the sound she was making during that. I didn't like that one bit. Anyways, now I have unbreakable strength, which honestly, I don't think I needed it. That's gross, yeah, very. But it's alright. Oh right, I need to do the thing with this. Forgot about that. Alright, I got your flames or whatever. And now I gotta do it again. Except it's gonna be harder. I'm not gonna prioritize that though. Right now I'm gonna get the last charms. Where is Spore Shroom? I feel like that's one of the first charms you normally get in one of these playthroughs, but I missed it somehow. God damn it. It's in fungal? Alright. Also, I will say, last time I did 112%, I refused to use Unbreakable Strength throughout the game. I refused it. Even against like Nightmare King Grim and whatever. But I don't feel like not using it, so I'm just gonna use it. Oh wait, I need to actually put on the fucking charms. So down here, I'll be able to get a charm and an arcane egg. I don't think anybody said. Do arcane eggs count towards percentage? They might. I don't know. Probably. That's fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I just need to. I want to keep quick slash. I'll just drop you for this. That should be enough. So let's see if I can remember how to actually reach the thing. Without getting hit, because I'm pretty sure I have exactly 14 HP. So let's try that again. Hydrate. Thanks. I forgot about Path of Pain. Am I actually going to do Path of Pain even though it benefits me nothing? It benefits me not even a little bit. Yes, but am I really? Okay, so I need to be careful. Gotta be real careful. Really careful, chat. Am I below it? I think it's up there. Ignore the fact that I wasn't careful at all. Why didn't it latch onto the wall? Why did it not do it? Why? Why? Oh my god. Is there any way you can speed up so I can see somebody fight the sun? You realize that's not until Pantheon 5, right? That's gonna be a hot minute from now. That pain isn't too bad, though. I think I've done it before. I'm fairly certain I've done it before. There we go. It was that easy, chat. Now it's just gonna take a bit. I don't know this game layout. No, I know. I'm just saying. It's gonna be a minute before I fight the sun. You're the only person to play this game that I'm interested to. That's fair. No. Chat, did I reset myself and then it didn't regain my HP? No, I have 14. What? I have 14. How has it only been 2 hours? What do you mean only? No idea what I'm looking at? No, I know. That's a good thing. You don't want to spoil yourself. How am I short by 1? Oh my god. 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 Now I gotta do that again. Let's go to the moon. Ba-da-da-da. Fucking hell. Honestly, I think I might save all the Pantheons for one stream on their own. And that includes Pantheon 5, which might take me multiple streams, but we'll see about that. Talking with Bray can be exhausting. Shut. Yo. Accurate as where would you live in the world of Hollow Knight? I don't know, probably Dirtmouth. The only place that doesn't actively have aggressive things everywhere. Talking to you guys can be exhausting, alright? Y'all only gotta talk to one person. I'm talking to 5. Or something like that. Excuse me. No, okay. Just don't fall. That's all that's gotta happen, is not falling. Most aren't typing? Yeah. I was kidding, but yeah. There's that one area in Green Path with the water that seems pretty cool. Are you talking about by the lake or whatever? Take me away. All right. Time to make my way back up. Ow. Ow. That was a lot of ow. Yeah, the lake. Yeah, the lake's pretty cool. Green Path is also really beautiful. So I'd be willing to live there as well. It'd just be a little more dangerous, but if I defeat the Mantis Lords, then I can, you know, I can have the Mantises be fun at least. Or some of the hot springs. True. Just definitely not Fog Canyon. That's the last place. Fog Canyon and Deep Nest. Those are big passes. I'm not even considering living in either of those areas. Okay, let's get an actual build going here. Yes, I'm a bitch that's using Unbreakable Strength. It's okay. What if I do that? I might as well. I'll give it a try. So you said it was in... It was in something. Was it in Fungal Wastes or Fog Canyon? The Spore Shroom. I still need to go back to Green Path for that one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's a boss. Unbreakable Strength doesn't buff Nail Art, so I don't use it. I'm pretty sure the normal nail does almost as much damage as the nail arts with Unbreakable Strength. Because I don't know how much damage the nail arts do. But Unbreakable Strength with max nail upgrade is like OP. Because it's a straight up 50% damage buff. This probably isn't the fastest way to get to where I want to go, but it's whatever. So where's the grave at? Where's the grave here? Is it above the monster thing? Wait, is that even in Green Path? That might not even be in Green Path. It might be Fungal Waste. No, it is Fungal Waste. God damn it. Okay, well, I might as well just take Green Path to get there. Because I see where it is on the map. the thing I'm looking for. But where is Spore Shrooms at? I guess somebody already told me fungal wastes. Ah, whatever. Makes sense that the spore-based charm would be in fungal waste. It does make sense. This is Fog Canyon. I just need to go down this way. Nope, this is... I'm going all sorts of wrong directions, but this is okay. I got this. Trust. Hello, Razor. I think nail arts do about like 100 plus damage. Do they really? Ah, well, their DPS is low. I'm a base nail lover till the day I die. Oh, it does 2.5 times nail damage, but it only applies the 2.5 times not to... It doesn't include the unbreakable strength. Loki stopped playing this game after getting to deepness. That's a pussy move. Understandable though, because that place sucks. The first impression from deepness is not a good one, and by that I mean like it's so well made that it makes you not want to play just because like it's like such an eerie area. Deepness was something when I first fell, I fucking screamed. My first look at Deepness was after the Mantis Lords, so my first look wasn't that bad. And I had a tutorial? Oh. See, with Metroidvanias, I don't think tutorials are a good way to go to start off. Just because it kind of ruins the fun, but I mean, I have fun differently than other people, so. So I'm noticing that I can't get double hits with the shockwave. It specifically just gives me a little bit more reach. Which like is cool. I got lost constantly when playing this game. Well, that's part of the fun in it though, right? That's kind of how Metroidvanias are meant to be played. You experience them by getting lost. But like, if you're just exploring the place, then how can you really get lost, you know? You're exploring. That's the whole point. I screamed even though I knew it would happen. Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you meant like you were doing the tutorial and like you got lost from it because of the drop. Okay. I think I see where to go. Oh, I didn't put Mark of Pride on. That's why I had so many charm slots open. I mean, this is fine. I guess I don't need Mark of Pride. How? Does the shockwave just do my damage, but further? Oh, it's only when I'm at full HP. I didn't realize that. Right, it's here. Okay. Well, maybe? This doesn't... This doesn't look like a place that would have a charm. Maybe down here? No. What the hell? Where the hell am I? I don't think this place is charming either. Where am I? I don't remember this place. I guess I'll just continue going down? Is that where I am? No. Oh, well, I mean, I needed it. I mean, I did need that, so I guess I'll take it. I've completely forgotten all about this place sometimes. Like this. I rely too much on the map, I think. Okay, well, I want to find a bench so that I can refresh the map so that I can maybe find Spore Shroom again. Because I feel like Spore Shroom should be pretty easy to find. But I can't find it. Why is Spore Shroom the one I'm struggling? Where the hell is Spore Shroom? Hey Siri.
Huh?
Where can I find Spore Shroom in Hollow Knight?
In Hollow Knight, the spore shroom can be found in the fungal wastes, near the secret path going to Queen's Gardens and Deep Nest. To reach this area, players need to have the Mantis Claw ability. This is from Fextralife.com.
I shouldn't have sat at this bench. Should play Rain World on stream someday. I don't have Rain World. I could consider it though. So where am I? So if I'm all the way down there, I just need to go up. Up, left, I don't have Rain World. I might play it eventually, but I think Celeste is first up on the block. I'll probably play that at some point. I don't know when. I mean, after I finish this Hollow Knight playthrough, I guess I might do Celeste next. Hell yes. Well, don't get your hopes too high up because I'm also considering doing Elden Ring next. Elden Ring and Celeste, but Celeste will probably take a lot less time, so I do think Elden Ring will be after that. However, I don't know if I'll manage to do daily streams with it, because the thing is, right? I'm doing daily streams right now because I don't have school. Once I get school, I may not be able to do daily streams. Now I have a reason to hope that you're good at video games and beat Hollow Knight. You act like I haven't been beating it. Is there something I'm missing here? Did I never go down there? I must never have gone down there. Whatever. Okay, so that's every charm. But now, Ray loves beating it. Shut up. That's insane. That is insane. That could mean a lot of different things. That could mean a lot of different things. But I know what you guys are meaning by it. I think, at least. Fucking insane. If you're good at Celeste, we'll take you about 50 hours. If you're bad, 100 hours. I think it'll probably take me 10 hours at most. I don't suspect it'll take me very long. It depends on how much I enjoy Celeste. If I enjoy Celeste enough, I might go all the way. But I'll probably just go to the ending. Like just the basic ending. That's not the right thing. I guess now it's time to do Flower Quest. Boy, oh boy. Considering that you're good at Hollow Knight platform, you'll probably do well. I hope so. Not that I want to get Celeste over with, but... Okay, so I need to figure out the pathing between here and the other place. Except I think I'm going the wrong way, because I don't believe... Yeah, no, this is not the right way. You didn't realize how broken Shade Soul was? Yeah, Shade Soul is strong. Is this... Yes. Okay, so... Time to take the path. Take the routing. So I need to go this way. All the way this way. I'm killing all the big guys. So I go this way. I can still take trams. If I can take trams, then that means I should go further, go left. Okay, that settles it. If you hit somebody from above, that doesn't mean they attack from above. It depends on where their shield is. Woo! Whoo! Okay. What's the... Let me look at a map. So the best way to get to Queen's Gardens from here... What is the best way? Because I'm all the way up there. Would it be best to just not even take a tram? I think it'd be best to just go through Blue Lake, right? Because, I mean, I guess I could... Wait, no, these are different trams. This tram doesn't lead to that one. Where does this tram lead? Hold on. Does this tram only have one destination? Mind you, I don't have the flower on right now, but... Wait, chat. Theoretically, if I just sit at a bench next to where I need to go, grab the delicate flower, and then exit the game and join back, would that not just... Would that not just teleport me straight there? Okay, yeah, this one only has 2 designations, so this probably isn't... This probably wouldn't be the ideal way to go. You could try that? I mean, yeah, I can definitely try it. I should probably put a dream gate at the delicate flower, though. I mean, it's a little late for me to do that now, but I'm just pathfinding. So I guess... I feel like that would just wind up breaking the flower. I'm willing to bet, like, if you leave the game or something, it'll just break it. Okay, so taking the elevator is a no-go because the City of Tears is blocked off. So I have to go back up and around. I have no idea what the best routing for this is. Not a clue. Are you planning to play Bomb Banana? Bro, I don't know. I hardly even had this stream planned out. I just do whatever I feel like it. And honestly, we would need to get a third person to play it. Damn. Who likes multiplayer games? Just start asking everybody. What even is Bomb Banana? It's basically keep talking and nobody explodes, except with 3 people. 1 is blind, 1 is deaf, and 1 is mute. This is a long ass fucking thing. This is a long ass quest, bro. No wonder I remember hating Flower Quest. Cause like, you gotta go fucking far. play Lethal Company? I would. I genuinely would. I love Lethal Company. I was kind of hoping it would get another update soon, but I don't know if it will. That's probably also a lot to ask. So this doesn't seem like too terrible of a path. I think Repo got one recently. I mean, Lethal Company did get one somewhat recently, but like version 80. But whenever that update happened, the dev said that they were already working on another update after that. Can someday we play with you? Lethal Company? Yeah. Honestly, next week, what if, hear me out, what if next week, so Monday through Friday, well, Monday through Thursday, I'll be busy Friday. What if, I might also be busy at some point on Monday, but I can do it at a different time. So Monday through Thursday, what if I just do a bunch of streams with viewers? So like one can be Bam Banana, one can be Lethal Company, one can be Repo, and one can be something else. Also, where's the grave? Where's the grave that I need to get to from here? If my internet works. Yeah. So where do I need to take the flower? I'd be down. Yeah, that seems, that would be a cool thing to do. Can't play since I don't have a computer. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Is Repo or Lethal Company free? No, they're both like $10. But then again, most multiplayer games do cost money. Hardly ever are they free. Is the grave in the bottom left? I can't remember where this shit is. They keep saying grave. Wherever I need to take the flower to. The room above the rectangle looking room? I mean, there's a lot of rectangle looking rooms, but I'm assuming you're talking about the one at the middle? Yo, what's good, Grace? So... Okay. So I know where I'm at. So I need to go up and around? I think. Have we beaten the second boss in UL? Not making the same mistakes? Dogumar? No. I don't play Battle Cats off stream. If I do something, you'll know. Leaving stream because my phone is about to die? Why are you adding question marks to that? Go. Charge your phone. Also, is your charger not close enough to wherever you're sitting that you can just be on your phone? Even though it's charging? Turn down your brightness then. I don't know. Is your phone warm? Cool that bitch down. But you can also just leave. That's okay too. I thought I knew where I was. Maybe I don't. Where the hell am I? That should be the Battle Cat's goal? What do you mean? Why do I not know where the hell I am? Where the fuck am I? I thought I knew where I was. You're in the Queen's Gardens? Oh, of course! Okay, I know where I'm at now. Okay, so. I don't need to go into this area, I don't think. Hopefully, because coming here with a delicate flower would be a pain in the ass. Chat, I don't know why, but my auto mod is blocking Grace from saying something about channel improvements. But Grace, I'm just gonna let you know I don't care about channel improvements. This is just a stag. Maybe above here? Compass? I don't need compass. I know where I'm at. I just got a little lost for a second. It's okay though. Is this it? This is it. This is where I need the flower. Okay. So it's above the stag. Oh, God forbid somebody use a fucking stag. Okay, so. I know the way, and I sat at a bench, and I'm gonna have to kill everything on my way back. Your interest and permission before going further? Bruh, the fact that your messages keep getting auto-mod deleted, I think you need to just give it up. I don't know what you want my interest in, but I'm not interested. Use the stag? I would, yeah. That. Who? Let me allow this message so that, because like it's hard for me to allow and disallow messages whenever I'm fucking playing with a controller. That's Grace. They're here just to have my interest in something. Supposedly. You should beat the second Uncanny Legends boss as a Battle Cat stream goal. But I'm not playing Battle Cats right now, so why does that fucking matter? Plus, I don't think I'm even very close. I'm probably a couple sub-chapters away. You clearing the way for Flower Quest? I'm trying. Hello? Oh, do I have to point it down? I must have to point it down. Okay. So I'm gonna try something. I haven't sat at a bench since the stag in the other place. So I'm going to see if maybe, just maybe, if I leave the game, it'll keep the flower and send me to that bench. Okay, it saves the game. It saves my location whenever I pick up the flower. Unless I... Did I pick up the flower? Did I sit at the bench, like, on autopilot? Was anybody watching? Probably not. It also said you at the bench, so everything reset. It's fine. I didn't clear much anyways. I'm not worried. Just wanted to give you an idea for tomorrow's stream because there's nothing cool happening tomorrow in Battle Cats. No, I know. But I don't always need to go. I'll probably just play the game, do whatever. Or something. I don't know. I'm not interested, Grace. I already told you. Like, it's nothing personal, but this is not my first rodeo. I'm alright. Have fun, thanks. And to clarify, I'm saying thanks for wasting my time because and effort because you came in here, right? Specifically with the intent of having my interest, quote unquote, rather than selling, supposedly. And you basically here, chat. I'll allow the message so that you get to see. Here's the message that they sent because for some reason my auto mod, blocks it, which makes sense because it's annoying. It is very annoying how this is something that's normal on Twitch. Even if they're not bots, right? Even if they're not, quote unquote, selling anything, even though they are. It's one of those things where you're wasting time and effort and you're trying to take advantage of vulnerable small streamers. And it's a pain in the ass because it's just wrong. It's just wrong. Let people grow how they want to. If somebody wants help, they can ask for it. The message sounds like a bot. It's not a bot. Bots are copy and paste. I just have no respect for people that go through Twitch channels and like, oh, this person needs my help because that's like self-centered. It's a bad way of business. It's obviously a person because they were replying, but the message is bot coded. Yeah. That's why, man, I asked for permission first. Well, if you asked for my permission first, I said I'm not interested. Then you continued being like, okay, man, but here's what I'm doing. Are you interested? I say no again. And then you bring up, you say the same thing again and ask, are you interested? And then I'm like, no. How many times does somebody got to say no for you to know that they're not interested? Like, it's just annoying. Where am I going? Is this the right way? I think so. It's just not a way of sales that I respect. If it works for you, it works, but I'd be shocked if it did. I thought you didn't completely understand what I said. Yeah, but you said the same thing 4 times. If I don't have enough interest to even understand what you're saying, then what makes you think I have enough interest to, follow through? And now I'm distracted. Now I'm distracted on somebody that's just pissing me off. I thought you were gonna leave. I thought, if I had no interest, that was that, you would leave, What happened to that? Alright, makes sense. My biggest question is why are you looking through Twitch streams, Specifically Hollow Knight, You gotta look through categories, right? Unless it's on your front page of Twitch. You're just looking through streams, looking for people that, might give you cells. I say might give you cells. Might give you interest, give you time, give you attention, you know? I don't want to be, like, I'm not normally mean, right? But this sort of thing it can't be good. It can't be good. Allow streamers to make their own shit. If somebody wants something, they'll make it done themselves. What is your build? My build is Unbreakable Strength, Quick Slash, Steady Body, and the Grub Charm. Whatever the Grub Blessing? What is it called? Grubberfly's Elegy. Everyone thinks it's a scam or AI. Well, I think here's the thing. If it's not a scam or AI, then the problem is that, like, what do you want it to be? Because, like, it absolutely seems like it could be either one of those. Like, if you don't want it to be a scam or AI, then why is the first thing you say when you enter a stream, hey, I'm trying to do this thing, but I promise it's not selling? I promise I'm not selling anything. I promise I only want to help? Or whatever. What does that sound like to you? Yesterday I almost got banned because they thought I was a bot. I used question mark at the end of my question. Really? Wrong way. So even types question marks gotta be a bot? That's crazy. Yeah, let me ban everybody that uses a question mark. But I'm just saying, like, if you want to sell something on Twitch, go to, like, Craigslist or something. Go to a place where people are actually looking for help, not some place that people are just enjoying their time on. I won't ask for your interest and needs. I just straightforward force you to sell my stuff instantly. If you were selling, so what are you doing? Because you're trying to get my interest in your product. Are you saying it's free, or are you saying you're simply not selling it? God, what? How was I high enough for that? Whatever. Offering services for a price, of course. Duh. That sounds an awful lot like selling. Yep, right? But then where's the benefit for you? What's the point in giving somebody something, your services for free? You know? Is it like an IOU? Like, what benefit do you get? Like, it's a fishy thing. You can't judge people for thinking that it's fishy. Because selling implies profit, right? But they aren't profiting. Clearly, they put it all towards a charity. Oh, you're so right. See, if it's for charity, still fuck no. Because you can just do that anyways. I know it's a joke, but still. Did you just say we'll discuss the budget thing? Okay, so you're selling. You might genuinely be AI, because that is selling. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If you're trying to convince somebody to have an interest in your product, and then so that you can negotiate what the budget is or whatever, what the cost will be, that's a sell. That's a fucking sell. Like, you are selling me something. That's exactly what selling is. You gotta be AI. Either that or you gotta be the worst salesman of all time. You're familiar with what a dictionary is? If yes, go ahead and check the definition of a cell. Hey, hey Siri.
Mm-hmm.
What is the definition of a cell? S-E-L-L.
Okay, I found this on the web for yes. Check it out.
No, what is the definition of cell? S-E-L-L.
The word cell can refer to a biological unit, a small room, or a fundamental unit in batteries.
Did you not
The
hear
word
me
cell
spell
refers
it
to the
out,
process of
bruh?
giving or handing over something in exchange for money.
See, this is exactly what like this, Grace, no offense, you give me the same vibes as my Siri. You give me the same vibes as my Siri. First needs get the priority, then I get paid for my work. So it's a cell. You're just getting paid after the fact. God damn it. This is gonna take a while. Because I don't even know if I was going the right way. There's a thing called Google. Use it. I'm busy playing a game. It's a cell contract. Wait, I'm curious. Does using the Dream Gate break my flower? Yes, okay. I like Grace. I mean no offense to you personally, right? But figure out a better way to get cells. You gotta find a better way to get cells. Because yes, if you're going to get paid after the fact, that's still a cell. Obviously, you're not just gonna do something with no return. That's why it's a fishy thing. But at least admit that it's a fucking cell. Instead of saying, no, I'm not selling you anything, I just want your interest. And then, you know, maybe if you're interested, maybe I can, you know, get some money and sell you my product, you know? Like, bro, you're not selling this, right? Like, if you could at least admit that you're selling, go onto like some sort of, I don't know, there's gotta be apps and, you know, sites out there that you can offer your services on. This can't be the best way for you to get sales. This can't be it. This cannot be the best way for you to get sales. Go to Fiverr. True. There's gotta be better ways for you to, you know, make sales, because, you know, you'd be surprised. You'd make better sales in a place where people actually want to buy cells. Shocker. Somebody just trying to have a good time streaming, you know, isn't looking to buy services. Selling in both meanings of the term, both financially and throwing. It's so funny to me, because like this isn't my first time. Like, I would not be reacting like this if it was my first time running into somebody like this. But I remember when I had like one viewer per stream, which was like myself on a different screen, I would literally get so many people being like, I have this thing, you know, you want to add me on Discord so that I can help you out and give you this and this and this, you know, give you my services. I was like, bro, I'm so tired of it. I've ran into it way too many times, and like they're all people. I can tell, like I can tell that they're majority people. I think fungal wastes would be better. Ah, shit, I went too far. I mean, I guess, did I go too far? No, this is right. Okay, so fungal wastes. So I gotta go down. I gotta play carefully now, because this place can be dangerous. Not as dangerous as Fog Canyon, but still dangerous. I don't gotta be scared of acid water, though, thankfully. Chat. I do wonder if like this kind of attention is what these kinds of people are looking for. I do wonder. Because as long as they get attention, I think that's a win for them. So it'd probably be best to just ban them. Only probably. Grace is a Nigerian prince. I'm from Nigeria. Nah. Okay, so down. I don't know their intentions. I don't know either, honestly. Like I ask these questions because I'm genuinely curious what goes on in their mind when they're doing this kind of shit. I think they left, probably. Guess what? Because it's a waste of time. Because guess what? I wasn't gonna buy their shit. So it's like it makes sense from a sales point of view for them to have left. Yeah, really, they left and they aren't successfully selling, you know? They want you to assume they have minds. Now, there's still people, I'm fairly certain. They're still conscious of what they're doing. But, like, it just doesn't make sense. Oh, that was close. I'm trying my best to be careful, chat. There are still people, barely. Okay, well, people are people. You know, I'm not gonna be like, oh, there are less of people because of this. Like, it's a scum move, right? Trying to take advantage of vulnerable and susceptible streamers because they're, you know, new or whatever. But, like, I mean, first of all, the fact that they're stupid enough to come to me, who's been streaming since 2022, you know, you gotta know that I'm not gonna fall for this. But it's also like, it's a scum move to go to small streamers. It's a scum move. Because, like, they may think that that sort of thing actually helps growth. When in reality, the best way to grow on Twitch is to branch out from Twitch. Go to, like, TikTok or YouTube and, you know, make good content there too. They see lower view count, and what they do is they rub their hands greedily and they think few viewers equals idiot. I mean, that could be what they do. I wouldn't doubt it. Is this the way I want it to go? I don't remember. It'll be the way I go, though, I guess. Okay, so I'm up here. Go up more. So now I'm in here. So I go up and left. Did it die? I think it did. Am I going the right way? I mean, I have to have gone the right way, right? So I go up from here. Queen's Gardens confuses me sometimes. Shit. I'll go to the left first. This feels like the wrong way. I don't think I went through this room last time. Where am I? Shit, I should have gone compass. No, I think this is the right way, actually. I need to go up. They think people who have lower view counts are naive? Right. Pretty sure on the one stream I've done, I got one of those people. They're so fucking common. And that's why they're easily believable to be bots. Okay, so I just need to be careful here. Okay, so there's the stag. Without streaming, I get people like that on Discord. Oh, I like your profile picture. Yeah, like hiring for art is like something that's like shockingly common to find and run into on Twitch. I don't know why. This is the wrong way. It's like shockingly common though. Okay. Yeah, like it's one of those things where I just don't get why they believe that's like in terms of art, it's better to be bought than sold, if you know what I mean. Like it's just like a crazy thing to try and go out and sell your art rather than just putting yourself on some sort of app or site that allows people to find you instead of you finding them. Like if your art's good enough, it can speak for itself on something like Fiverr. Anyways, I did the fucking flower quest. Yay! I did it. Took long enough. Only took me ranting about that shit way too much. So that's how I get a mass shard. What about the other half of Void Heart? I thought that's how I... Is that not how you get it? Or do I have to leave and come back? All that for a measly mass shard? Wait, how the hell do I... Want us to tell you or not? I could have sworn that's how I got the other fragment. Also, they could just do commissions? Yeah. White Palace? I thought... Oh, I guess the White Palace is... Okay. For some reason, I thought White Palace was completely optional. Not for true ending? I gotcha. Path of Pain is what's optional? Okay. I gotcha. Okay, so what I can do then is go to Hidden Station. Take me there. Oh wait, I need to talk to the lady first. I forgot. Take me to the moon. I like the theory that the reason Hornet says Shaw is because she was in the White Palace, saw all the saws, but she couldn't speak properly yet. No, that's just having a lisp. Shaw. I mean, to be fair, Hornet is young, so having a lisp isn't wrong. I mean, I say young. I mean, all bugs are pretty young in this. So that's the last mass shard. Sending the girl to the Shadow Realm. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I killed the seer. I forgot about that. Hornet is like a teen? Hornet is portrayed as a young adult now. Hornet and... If you know the lore from Mossbag's thing, Hornet and Hollow Knight, aren't they both from the same batch? Aren't they both from the same batch of, like, knights or bugs or whatever? Or was that a different thing? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched, but... Knight isn't a baby either? Yeah, but isn't this, like, soon after he was born, though? I think they're around the same age. Yeah. But, like, they're relatively young. Like, they're... It's not like they've been in the world for 10 years. Like... And maybe in bug years, they're older. But in terms of overall years, like years, I don't think they're very old. No, because he comes from outside Hallownest when he starts the game, so we don't know how long he was away. I mean, I guess. But, like, if you look at his mask and compare it to all the other guys from the same thing, or all the new ones, or what? What am I thinking of? I feel... How small would they be if they were newborn, though? I guess is the better question. How small were they when they were younger? I mean, it is all speculation, but I feel like if you compare... I mean, I guess that guy was infected, so, like, the actual Hollow Knight, like the boss Hollow Knight, I guess he was infected, so that would be why he was bigger. But, like, I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually looked at all the lore. I don't give a shit about you. How do I get the last pale lore, by the way? I don't remember. So looks like we do see baby Hornet, so we know she isn't a baby, but outside of that, who knows? I didn't know that was a thing. Do you want Silksong spoilers? I mean, I don't really care, but if you think it's worth not spoiling, then I guess. Chad, I'm the best at parkour in the world. I didn't know we saw a baby Hornet. Maybe that's just past where I was. Probably. Did you know Hornet sacrifices herself for her mother? Bro, I don't know. Like, even with Silksong, even with the 10 hours I had in that game, I don't remember it because it was a while ago. Top of Crystal Palace, behind the Nosk and Deep Nest. Left of Middle Tram, one in Seer, one in Grubfather. Oh, well, no, I got the one in Coliseum, right? It's Colo 2? Well, I mean, I guess I didn't do it then. Because I did call it 1. I did not fight the Oblobbles, no. I feel like there's another one of these I need to look for. No? Okay. Alright, I guess I'll have to do Call of 2 once I get out of here. Beam me up, Scotty. So Path of Pain is in here, right? Yeah. I don't even remember how to access it. We can tell you when if you want. Nah. It's alright. Fuck. Oh, that is much faster than I thought. When does the Fate collaboration come back? I hope soon, but I have no idea. How is all of this still operational? I mean, I meant to look down. I mean, I don't imagine it would be that hard to keep saws operating. Fuck. I'm pretty sure if I didn't jump there, I would have been fine. Fuck. Oh yeah, I guess it is all a dream too. That's a good answer as well. Ah, I missed. The miss kind of saved me, Loki. Damn you. So do I have to dash through this one? Do I have to crystal dash that one? Oh, I have to do this all over. God damn it. I should have put on Hive Blood. That was so bad. That was so bad. That was worse. I wonder if there's a bench anywhere that I can turn on Hive Blood at. I miss Mark of Pride too. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, what the hell? Oh, what the? That was almost bad. Have you ever heard of rage baiting? I mean, riddle me this, Batman. Have you ever heard of rage baiting? Gatekeeping is wild. Hmm. Am I missing something? Okay. It's time to get rid of some of these. Only for now. So I'm turning on Hive Blood. Quick Slash, Hive Blood, and Market Pride. You can dream nail those for salt? No, it's fine. So where do I go from here? It's called Brain Cells. Shut yo bitch ass up. Here's where you need 2 levers? Oh, okay. How do I get that lever? Sometimes I ask rhetorical questions, by the way, don't mind me. I need to stop doing that. Oh my god. What the hell? That was a little close. I ask rhetorical questions like, how does one build a pipe bomb with max dimensions of 30 by 25 by 25? You know, that's a good question. I would like to know the answer to that myself. Is there nothing out there? Just scenery? I ask myself that every day. Yes. It's actually in my notebook as to a question I should look at every day, just to remind myself how much I want to make a pipe bomb. Shit. Step-by-step YouTube tutorial, please. Yeah, I'll be sure to link it. Oh, that's not a platform. Okay. What the fuck? Okay. What are we gonna do? Fight the moon? Question. Good question. You guys ask the best questions. I like that there's not just one way to do this. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, at least I'm up here now. Shit. What? Is that Silk Song or Inscription? I've actually played Inscription. My least favorite part about Inscription is that once you beat the game once, or whatever, once you get to a certain point in the game, you have to, or at least for me, I don't know if you actually have to, but I got put into like a Pokemon-esque game, like it's like pixelated 2D, stuff like that. And I didn't like that, first of all. Like, it was a cool puzzle thing, but that took way too long. And then after that, you were put into like an alternative version of Inscription where it was like robot. Is that what you're talking about, Mateo? Where like you're in a like robot thing, whatever. I don't know, but like the alternative version of, yeah, the digital one with all blue. Yeah, I didn't like that. And I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it kind of seems like it's a full-blown game. My opinion, Silksong should have had a moon fight. Oh, that goes all the way up. Okay, that's cool to know. I didn't mean to double jump there, bitch ass. I was testing my limits. They should have added Hildeberg to Silksong Loki. Bro, I kind of want to play through Cuphead now again. Although that one is, as much as I like Cuphead, I don't think that's going to be a game that I stream again. Unless it, well, I mean, of course it will get more games now, thankfully. That'll be really cool. Getting to play new Hollow Knight, or new Cuphead games, that's going to be sick. I'm excited for that. Ow. Okay, so that thing is just meant to be in the way, I think. Play Cuphead? Well, they're releasing new Cuphead games soon, so I don't think playing Cuphead is really my biggest priority. Because, like, I don't know. I feel like I'll just play those when they're out. Cuphead games, the sequel? Have you not seen that announcement? Yeah, there's going to be new Cuphead games. I think there's going to be one that's a sequel and one that's just a platformer or something. When? It didn't have a release date, so it won't be anytime soon. Probably, but they are coming. I'm missing S rank on Chef Saltbaker. I don't think I ever got S rank on him. I mean, maybe that's something I could do, getting S rank on every boss. A sequel and a happy ending? I mean, I don't know. It could be a sequel. It could just be an alternative game that's in the same universe. I don't know. What we need is a new Happy Wheels game? Nah. That shit would not do well nowadays. Like, Happy Wheels was something that is kind of like restricted to specifically old YouTube. I doubt it would ever make a comeback. And plus, it's a free-to-play game that has people, like fans, making worlds on it. I don't think a second one would really do much. Shit. Oh, do I have to Crystal Dash? What am I supposed to do? Okay, well, let me time this right. Or space it right. Just had to play it safe there. There is a way to skip this part? I don't give a shit. I'm already too deep. We need Hollow Knight, Silksong 2, Electric Boogaloo. Did it not end well? Okay, I didn't realize there was going to be another set of them. Damn you. You Timmy Turner? I mean, I've done this before, to be fair. Like, if this was my first time doing it, I don't think it'd be like this. Like, I have done this before. I don't remember exactly what path I used, but I have done it. I went too far to the left. Oh, no, there's spikes there. Where do I go? Over here? Where do I go? Where do I go? Oh, there's a wall on the right. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. See, I don't know everything to expect. But I do know a decent amount. Nobody has seen the announcement, at least in chat. That's insane, because I think it was like a Nintendo Direct. It may have been a Nintendo Direct, and you guys don't strike me as Nintendo fans. So I guess that does make sense. Oh, am I supposed to Crystal Dash? Okay, well, not from there. Well, what's down here? Oh, wait, that's how I... Never mind. I got beef with Nintendo? Why? The Nintendo Direct I knew about was Deltarune tomorrow. Because the whole Power World fiasco. I mean, are you telling me Power World's not really fucking similar to Pokemon? You catch beasts that have, you know, some, not every pal is like this, but a lot of those fucking pals, some of those pals have a lot of resemblance to Pokemon. It's more like Arc than Pokemon, and its playstyle maybe, but look at the Pokemon designs. One of them, I'm pretty sure one of them looks a lot like Lucario. So like, it's one of those things where like, I understand that it probably shouldn't be a lawsuit because, oh no, God forbid you catch Pokemon or catch monsters or whatever, but like, it was never sued because of the lookalikes. They were sued because of copyright. And I'm assuming the copyright specifically was like the gameplay of throwing a ball at a monster and catching it, which, to be fair, that's what Pokemon built its entire thing on. So like, I'm not defending Nintendo. I'm just saying I kind of understand it. I just don't want to watch them. That's fair. No, not copyright. What was it sued for then? Because copyright's the only thing that makes sense. Bray knows everything about Lucario? Not really, but I know that there is a lookalike of it. Patents? Oh, so yeah, they had a right to... If they had the patent... Oh, that's right. That's what the drama was. They made the patent after the fact. That's right. I remember that now. Like, it is a scummy move, to be fair. It is a scum move. I'll admit that. But, like, I feel like Power World does it on purpose. Plus, Power World's still up and running, you know? Like, Power World literally... I think it got, like, a big update or something recently. Like, it's not like Nintendo actually got it to get taken down. So glad they lost. Well, here's the thing, right? You're judging Nintendo entirely based off of their legal team. I think Nintendo's legal team is like very different than the rest of like what we see from Nintendo. So like, I'm not gonna hate all of Nintendo just for the law, or just for what they do in law, because of course in Japan they also do things differently legally. So like, I can't really question that, you know. I'm petty and biased. That's fair. You can't make a mechanic apparent if it's been used years before. What? I'm assuming you meant patent, but yeah. Like I do understand the problems with Nintendo. Like, I have a problem with like their legal stuff, but like their games are still good. You know, I'm not gonna hate their games or whatever. I feel bad for this guy. Also, it was never to take them down directly. It was to dry them of fun so they don't have competitions. Okay. Games haven't been good since Ruby and Sapphire. I don't know what you're on. I think you're coping or something like that. I don't remember how to upgrade the King Soul to Void Heart. I don't remember how to do that. Is that like in the Abyss? I think I have to go to the Abyss again. Yeah. I'm going to a cave with me and my box of scraps. You gotta equip it. There's a faster way to get to the Abyss, isn't there? I don't know why it's habit for me to go to here. Abyss is like literally right next to where I was going. Or where I already was. I was already already in the hidden station. I don't know why I left. Just a massive brain fart. I did not enjoy recent Pokemon games. You said Ruby and Sapphire. Nothing's recent about Platinum. Like, nobody said anything about recent Pokemon games. You said their games have been asked since Ruby and Sapphire. First of all, that's excluding Emerald, because Emerald came after the fact. Second of all, Platinum is of course one of the best Pokemon games ever made. Black and White are also some of the best Pokemon games ever made. And then Gen 6 and 7, I'm not saying they're amazing, but they're pretty fucking good. Gen 8 and Gen 9, they may have been mid, but they were still fun to play, at least for the first time around. You know? Like, it's crazy to say that they haven't had good games since Ruby and Sapphire, when Ruby and Sapphire themselves weren't even that good. If you haven't played a game, you can't say... If you haven't played a game since Ruby and Sapphire, you can't say they've had shit games since Ruby and Sapphire. Plus, Nintendo isn't the only developer of Pokemon. That's Game Freak. It's Nintendo and Game Freak, which Game Freak might be a subsection of Nintendo or like owned by Nintendo, but they aren't the same devs as like the Mario games and stuff. So they are different. And also Mario games have peaked with Odyssey, which definitely came out since Ruby and Sapphire. Hey Siri, what year did Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire release?
Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire
2002.
2002.
Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire are almost 25 years old. You cannot tell me. You cannot tell me that Nintendo hasn't made a better game than Ruby and Sapphire in the last 25 years. Played Sun, Sword, and a bit of Violet. So you played Sun, the lesser version of Ultra Sun. Ultra Sun is also great. Better than Sun, but I mean, Gen 7 was still great to me as a Pokemon enjoyer. Sword and Shield were kind of meh, but like it was a cool change of pace, you know? And then having Scarlet and Violet be open world was great. But the fact that you're not even going to include Platinum, Black and White, or X and Y is absolutely fucking insane. Because all three of those generations are so good. Because I'll even give Gen 7 the benefit of the doubt, you know? Because I'm biased because it was my first ever Pokemon generation. And so, like, I'm biased. I probably just like it a lot more than most people. I've never played Pokemon. Well, if you want to defend Nintendo with me, then talk about non-Pokemon Nintendo games, because Nintendo is not only known for that. So I don't remember. Do I have to go up to the... Do I have to go back up here? I have to go to the left? Oh, right, there's a hole in the ground. That's right, that's right. I forgot. But saying Nintendo peaked in 2002 is crazy statement. Because they were good, right? Like, they were making good stuff. But in terms of quality games, if you still think Ruby and Sapphire are the best they've done, then that is a massive bias. Gotta go clean the pool. I'm gonna be back in a while. Alright, see ya. Splatoon is one of the only Nintendo games to have a queer relationship. So Splatoon is woke? That's cool. in my opinion, Pokemon games fell off recently. You say recently as if 10 years ago with Black and White was still recent. You said Ruby and Sapphire are the best games to have come out. You said no game has been better than Ruby and Sapphire since Ruby and Sapphire released. So please do, once you come back, defend that a little more. Because wording is important. There is nothing recent about Gen 4 or Gen 5. Those are not recent games. Shit. Also, who the fuck uses rectify? It's like halfway to saying rectum. Is there an arcane egg down here? This feels like a place that would have an arcane egg. My reflection. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. Is there something I'm missing? This is my home now. Oh, there we go. Just try every button. So here's my question. Are you telling me all of these corpses are adult knights? Because they all have like the same size, if not bigger mask than the knight that we are. So like, do we just, maybe this species of bug just doesn't grow? But like, no, it does. I don't know. I don't know how aging works here, but it's whatever. Also, I hope there wasn't an arcane egg down there because I would have missed it, and now I don't think I can ever go back down. The Hollow Knight got trained? What do you mean? Well, I mean, so like that's why he was away, and that's why he wasn't in Hollow Nest, because he was off getting or they were off getting trained. I don't know what gender Hollow Knight is. Maybe a guy, maybe not. I don't know. I thought I knew the lore of this game, but I probably forgot it all. I started making the script for the video I'm planning on making with this. My brother. Yeah, I started my script. I don't know. Oh yeah, that looks exactly the same as the knight in our current game, by the way. And this was supposed to be like before everything. So, I don't know. But I started the script. I'm happy with it so far, but I don't know if it's long enough for a full video. So I may have to add more to it. Oh, hey, I'm still down here. Okay, let's see if I can find an arcane egg. I should mention I meant Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. You have to specify that. You have to specify that. You have to specify that when you're saying Ruby and Sapphire. You have to. I love the theory that the Pale King trained the Hollow Knight formerly the Pure Vessel on Path of Pain. Yeah, that's cool. I forgot. You mean you thought I was mentioning Platinum because you thought I just happened to, you know, start thinking about the older games rather than Brother what? So in that case, yeah, I mean, I can't really disagree. Like, I mean, as much as I love Gen 7, I mean, that's all opinionated, so I might be biased for that one. So, like, yeah. I forgot how they came in the timeline. You mean you forgot that Platinum came out before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire? Whatever. It's oh. I should probably move this. I don't need it to be here. I have not once claimed to be smart. No, that's okay. It's okay. I now understand your argument, and I will no longer discourage it because it's. I understand now. That is an understandable opinion. Glad we agree. I never said I agreed. Hell no, I don't agree that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were the peak of Pokemon in the recent years. I'm just saying I understand. I still like Ultra Sun more. Way more. I love Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Alright, so now that I've done way too much progression in terms of beating the game, I'm still not fully nail upgraded though, so I guess I'll beat the game now, and then honestly, I don't know when my next Hollow Knight stream will be, because tomorrow's going to be Battle Cats. I might do more Battle Cats on like Saturday or whatever. And maybe Sunday I just won't stream, I don't know, but like, I don't know when my next Hollow Knight stream will be. So this will be the end for a little while, because next week I'm streaming multiplayer games. So it might be a bit before I fully complete Hollow Knight, but Bomb Banana, yes, that is included for next week. I'm gonna do this and then see my completion percentage so far, and then yeah. This will be the end of the stream, by the way. So if you don't want to see this boss, go ahead and leave. Sorry, I'm so excited. No, that's fine. I understand. Once I start the Bomb Banana stream, I'll probably start asking people that like join the stream, like, hey, you want to join? Because then we'll actually be able to know if somebody's going to be there. And I can just title it playing with viewers or something. It's been a while since I fought this guy, so I'm going to be a little rusty, as you can see. That's some bitch-made moves, bro. Doing counter twice in a row. I mean, that's got to be a ton of damage right there. I don't care. I'm just killing this bitch. Unbreakable Strength is a little strong. Oh, wait, I have to Dream Nail. Oh, wait, I am fighting the sun. I forgot that Radiance wasn't Pantheon only. Hey, chat, what am I gonna do? Fight the sun? Oh. Gonna just talk through chat for Bomb Banana. But that's not gonna... Where's the fun in that? So, I don't remember how to fight this fight. I'm gonna be honest. I may have to focus just a little bit, but this is fine. I don't know why I did that. Can I heal? Fun, then I'll have to be restricted to mute. Okay. If I play, I'll be typing. Oh, right. Yeah, maybe don't do that. Spawned right on me. Oh, right, they expand. Forgot about that. Fuck. Ow. Ow. What the hell? Don't worry, this is fine. That's bullshit. Oh wait, no it's not. I didn't realize I made it to the next phase already. Alright, chat. Look at this ending, boys. Whip him. Whip it. Whip her. Whip them. Caesar. I don't fucking know. The sun. Whip the sun. Let's go. I wonder what percentage complete. Like, this is the most progress I've done before beating the game. So I genuinely wonder just how many percents do I have done right now? Because I never did Nightmare King Grim. I don't have any of the Pantheons done. So I think I'll probably be around 105% is my guess. I also didn't get the last nail upgrade, so maybe like closer to 100%. But look at this. Silk Song! What the limp dick? The fuck? Hey there. My head. Okay, thumbnail? No, that ain't my thumbnail. I'm just enjoying the music, honestly. All the souls have been put to rest, maybe? Is that what that means? Now that Radiance is dead? That was a GG indeed. And I do believe that's a good place for me to, like, cut off the main Hollow Knight series. Like, I will... One trying Radiance is insane. Is it really? I mean, to be fair, I have done this before. I've done all this before. I think I've even beaten Radiance hitless before. Like, I was once a nerd. I can even show you that file. So I won't unstream immediately, so stick around, I guess. But, like, I can show you that file. I genuinely was once a loser. The bad or the good ending? I think the good ending is after Pantheon 5? I mean, that's the best ending aside from the Pantheon 5 ending, I think. Well, no, actually, Pantheon 5 ending isn't even good. Now that I think about it, it's not even a good ending. Because, I think what happens, you become like you become one with the void or something. So I don't think that's even a good ending. I think this is the best ending. Pantheon 5 ending is depressing. Yeah, you got that right. The void gets out into the real world. Yeah. So, by the way, just a question: how small of a team does a dev team have to be in order to be considered indie? Because this seems like a decent amount of people. It's just not like 100, you know. Also, I respect the hell out of Hollow Knight for making its credits non-skippable. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to make a game with like some of these people, you know, then like you might as well give them credit and allow people to actually see them be given credit. The main team is 3 people. Okay, so the main team is 3 people, but then they had a bunch of other smaller help, I assume. So like the main people that coded the game, designed the game, stuff like that. But all the people that are given things are like people that gave small tweaks, maybe did a voice or something. I'm assuming. I don't know. Celeste that had like a main team of 25. Is that still indie? I'm assuming. But like that wasn't just 3 people in the credits, so I guess main team is what matters. I respect the main developers, Slay Queen. You persevered and you triumphed. We hope you enjoyed yourself in the world of Hollow Knight. We'll meet you again soon on the road ahead. Team Cherry. What a great dev team. Game completion. 102%. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I only have 10% left. But that'll be saved for another time. But let me go to my main file here real quick. Wow. So for another 10%, I got 30 hours. You think I can do that? I do believe there's probably some, some stuff there. But let's go down to this place. Is it here? Yeah. I want to show you something. So at one point, I had started doing Radiance on everything. Okay, so I did not do Radiance hitless. I only did it with double damage. Unfortunate. But the bronze ones are for all the bosses I've beaten. The silver ones are for the ones I've done with double damage. And the golden ones are the ones that I've done hitless. Notice how I've done Grim and Nightmare King Grim hitless. Those are like specifically Nightmare King Grim. I'm so happy that I did him hitless because that is such a fun fight. It is such a fun fight, and I'm excited to do it again, but it might be a while, unless it's this weekend. I don't know. But I really want to do those fights again. Grim and Nightmare King Grim. I really want to. But yeah, and then I have done Pantheon 5 on this. Which is very, very cool. Man, I love this game. Just called me a pussy again for banishing him. Yikes. Alright, well. Yeah, so I think I'll go ahead and work on finishing up the Hollow Knight YouTube video, and then just whenever I feel like streaming Hollow Knight, I think I'll just do it. Like whenever I want to or whatever. And I'll probably work on other things as well. Like maybe I'll start Celeste, maybe I'll start Elden Ring, maybe I'll do stuff like that, right? Like I do think that might be what I do. It's just like kind of do it every now and then, more so than I am now. Because right now I'm like doing a full series, right? But I think I'll come back occasionally until I get 112%. Because Pantheon 5 is going to take a while, knowing me. And then there's also probably going to be some other things I want to do, like Path of Pain. That's definitely something that I kind of want to try. What do you think is a good way to introduce yourself on YouTube? I don't know. For me, I don't take all that seriously. So it's like, for me, I just have fun with it. Like, I'm not good at intros or anything. And then, like, if you're talking about, like, what's a good first video to post, just whatever you want. Because here's the thing, right? I don't think of YouTube as a job. I think of YouTube as a hobby that can be a job, that shouldn't be taken seriously like a job. Because even though if you don't take it seriously, it'll be like unprofessional or something, there's something wrong about the way that YouTube has aged. It went from being something that people can do for fun to something people do for a job. And I want it to feel more like a hobby than a job. And the way that some YouTubers do things, I don't like it. And so streaming is the way I like to do it most. But in terms of YouTube videos, I don't know. Just do whatever. Everybody's got a place somewhere. So just, I don't know, take that. Take that and rewind it back. Damn, I messed up my desk. Whatever. Yeah, that was fun. So yeah. Well, that was Hollow Knight. If you did enjoy, please do come back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.